Let's be real for a second. Have you ever told yourself, I'll start investing, when I actually have some money? It's what we all think. But what if I told you your daily coffee could be your secret pass into the market? Today, we are absolutely tearing down that excuse.
Yeah, that feeling. It's probably the #1 reason people stay on the sidelines, watching wealth get built by others. But here's the thing, the whole game has changed, and we're about to show you exactly how.
Okay, so let's get right into it. For most people just starting out, the whole idea of investing feels like this exclusive club with a velvet rope, and there are really two big reasons for that.
First off, the research. It just feels overwhelming, right? Who's got the time to become a stock market expert? And then there's the big one, this idea that you need a huge pile of cash just to even get a seat at the table. Honestly, these two things stop millions of people before they even begin.
But what if the solution wasn't about finding more money? What if it was hiding in plain sight, inside your daily spending habits? This is where a super simple but really powerful idea totally changes everything.
I want you to picture a piggy bank, but for the 21st century. That's really all this is. It's an app that's like a smart, digital piggy bank that automatically grabs the little bits of change from the stuff you're already buying every single day.
And that's the fundamental shift in mindset. You stop trying to find extra money to save. Instead, this whole system is designed to turn the money you're already spending into this powerful automatic investment building machine.
So, how does this little bit of digital magic actually happen? Let's break down the super simple, totally automated process that makes this whole thing possible. It's actually pretty clever. It's honestly beautiful in its simplicity. Let's stick with that coffee example. You go buy your coffee, it costs 45 yen. The app sees that purchase, automatically rounds it up to the next even number, so 50 yen, and then that 5 yen difference, it just gets swept automatically right into your investment account. You do nothing. And look at that number, just 5 yen. It is so small you would never, ever miss it. It's basically a rounding error in your weekly budget. But this is the tiny seed from which a whole portfolio can grow. And this, right here, is the real psychological genius of it. Because every little bit you're putting away is so small, it feels invisible. You're actually building up capital, day after day, without that painful feeling of saying goodbye to a big chunk of your paycheck.
Okay, so you're collecting all this digital spare change. Great, but what can you actually do with it? I mean, can a few yen here and there really compete in the big leagues, in the actual global market? Well, the answer is a huge, resounding yes.
And the key that unlocks all of this is a bit of tech called fractional shares. See, back in the day, if a share of a big company cost, say, $10,000, you needed to have $10,000, period. But today, this technology lets you buy just $5 worth of that exact same stock. It blows the doors wide open for everybody.
And the difference is just night and day. Think about it. Traditional investing meant you needed a huge pile of cash to even start. With spare change investing, you can literally start with, spare change. The old way created all this pressure, but this new way is basically invisible. It completely flips the old, intimidating model right on its head.
This isn't just about saving money in a jar. This is about smart investing. Your pocket change can be spread out across huge global funds, which means you're instantly diversified. And because you're putting in these tiny amounts all the time, you're automatically buying at different prices, evening out the market's crazy ups and downs without even thinking about it. And a lot of these apps give you this incredible visual motivation. You can actually watch it grow. At first, it's just a few yen, but then you watch, week after week, as that curve starts to climb. Seeing that visual proof that your little bits of change are actually turning into something real, that is incredibly powerful.
And once you get the hang of it, you can even hit the accelerator. Most of these apps will let you add a multiplier. So that 5 yen roundup from your coffee, bam! You can tell the app to make it 10 yen or even 15 yen. It's like putting your portfolio growth on fast forward when you feel ready.
So, let's pull back and look at the big picture here. Because all of this adds up to something way bigger than just a number in an account. This is about fundamentally changing your financial identity.
And this really gets to the absolute heart of the matter. We're not just talking about a cool app. We're talking about a brilliant psychological tool. It's designed, from the ground up, to dismantle that fear and hesitation that paralyzes so many people who want to start investing.
The end goal really is this: to get to a point where investing isn't this big, scary event you have to plan for. It just happens.
It becomes a totally natural, automatic process running in the background of your life, just like breathing.
Ultimately, what this simple tool does is create a bridge. It helps you walk from one side of the financial world, the side where you only ever spend money as a consumer, to the other side, the side where you are an owner of the very companies you buy from.
So, we'll leave you with this thought. All that spare change you barely even noticed today, the little bits left over from lunch, or a snack, or your commute, what could that become? If you let it all add up, day after day, what kind of future could it truly build for you?